I think Nintendo needs to shut down their website. I feel like they're giving away way too much by accident or maybe sneakily on purpose, but either way, shut this down. If the ninjas need to go after anybody, it's not Pioro, it's their own freaking website. What's going on, everybody? It's Zach from SwitchForce. I'll give you a good morning, Mario, and a good morning, Switch fans. Let's make this an official episode as we make our way so close to 600. Big thanks, by the way, for supporting me through 600 episodes. I never thought when I first boiled Mario in a little pot of hot tea that I would make it this far with this show, so I really appreciate it. But today we're talking about Nintendo and what they continue to post on their website via these job listings that gives away so many good details. Now, I got to give credit to my partner in crime, who's not really my partner, Dr. 81. We should do something together, though, because I love the way you think. And again, he's pulled a nice new job listing, this time an internship, a retail marketing and strategy internship for Nintendo. Now, you're probably saying, Zach, this is not about graphics. This is not about hardware. How could this give us anything? But just you wait. You got to look at all the details here. It's not just in the titling. It's not just in the headline. The goodies are in the pudding. And we got to dig our way through that chocolate mess to find out what we're looking for. This is an internship for a 3-month Nintendo of America marketing program. Let's look at a few key things. First off, application deadline, December 1st. You got to apply for this within the next 2 months, and that means it's not for this holiday season. It's for nothing going on this holiday season because Nintendo doesn't have anything big happening in December, and even if there was like a huge Game Awards reveal, you're not bringing the person on 1 week after they apply. Application deadline, December 1st, totally shows that this is for a 2024 segment of time. And they even specify it. They call it out. They say, as a Nintendo of America intern, you will actively contribute to meaningful projects and gain valuable hands-on work experience with a leading company in the entertainment industry. During the program from June through August, your work experience will be enhanced with mentoring, networking opportunities, and exposure to industry leaders from across the company. Whether you are in a technical or non-technical role, you will be part of a team committed to putting smiles on faces of millions around the world. All right, so if we just push away all the marketing speak, June through August, a very unique time frame. And why is it unique? Let me tell you. First off, there's no E3 happening. There's no major in-person big public convention. There's nothing that Nintendo really needs to game around in June anymore. They're not really a part of Summer Games Fest. They do their own direct, but that is an in-house thing and doesn't really require a bunch of marketing. It's just 2 days later or 1 day later, boom, the direct's here. So what's so special about June through August? The games we've seen announced will all be out, right? Princess Peach Showtime, Luigi's Mansion, all these titles will be out. So what's happening June through August? Well, we heard from Nate Drake that he was getting this March 2024 date being thrown around for Nintendo Switch 2 something, either the reveal or the release. So let's say that it is not going to be the release because that would be crazy and super quick and kind of go against all the other rumors and leaks we've heard. Let's say that it's a reveal in March. If it's a reveal or a big blowout, they could have a teaser earlier and then like a big game showcase in March. June through August seems like a very interesting time. And why is that? Well, June through August could be the marketing time frame of the Switch 2's launch. It could be that the Switch 2 comes out in like May and then gets a big June through August boost. You would definitely need interns to help market the heck out of this thing, to help plan and push and just mush this thing all over the globe. Their goal is to bring smiles. Well, Switch 2 is going to bring smiles, and you probably need all hands on deck to make that happen for something like a new console launch. So it could come out before June, and then June through August is this like post-launch hype period where they need a ton of help. Or June through August is the pre-launch period, the pre-launch hype cycle. They announce this thing in March, and it comes out right after the internship in September. You definitely would need a ton of people to help with your pre-launch marketing. That's all sorts of commercials, all sorts of advertisements, all sorts of interviews, all sorts of collaborations. Everything in your kit comes out before the launch of a brand new system you're trying to push for $400. September would be an interesting launch window because it's not something that we've typically seen. Nintendo's used October before, many consoles launch in November, but I really did not realize that next November was going to be a insane month. Next November is an election month, and given how volatile, how conflict-oriented, and how consuming our United States elections have become probably not a good idea to launch in early November. You might want to get out ahead of that, and a September launch could put you in a really beautiful spot where you can sell through your initial allotment of consoles in September and then bring it back for Black Friday, bring it back for the holidays, and your main marketing muscle, as prepped by your June through August interns, is already out the door, and everyone knows about Switch 2 before all attention, all drama, all negativity turns towards the election in November. I think this is actually a very, very interesting look ahead at Nintendo's calendar. And we're getting this directly from Nintendo. This is not someone hearing this at Gamescom. This is not someone hypothetically speaking. This is not someone making an educated guess. This is Nintendo saying they need big marketing help June through August. And that's either a post-launch push or a pre-launch push. Now, I would love for this system to come out ASAP, but I'm going to guess that this is a pre-launch push. I really like the idea now that March is their big reveal of the system, June through August is a really big marketing push, and then September, or I guess early October, is a nice launch window where you can be out ahead of the absolutely massive Goliath that is going to take over everyone's minds before the holiday season truly kicks in. Election stuff is really big in October. Election stuff is humongous in November. So I do think a September launch is possible. A mid-September launch would be a great time to put out a new game and still have big titles to release in the holiday season. And if the Switch 2 is as powerful as we all expect it to be, and based on leaks and rumors know it to be, you're setting yourself up then to get all the big holiday third-party titles, or at least many of them. You can line up, so hey, we launch in September with our games, but we're already ready to get like the big heavy hitters from Ubisoft and from EA and from Capcom and from Bandai Namco and from whoever else in that holiday window, because we're coming out in September, so you can prep your games because you know we'll already be out and there will be millions sold. It's one thing to launch in November and say, hey, please put your November game on our system, we just launched, but it's another to say, no, we're going to have millions of consoles, maybe even 10 million consoles sold by the time Christmas rolls around, and so you can be assured that if you port your game, it's going to be worth it. I think this is a very, very interesting and likely plan for Nintendo. And as I've sort of read more and more, as we get more information, I sort of move my calendar around, right? I'm thinking, when are they launching? When are they announcing? For a while, I hoped it was early next year, and then it really seemed like it would be late next year. But now I'm kind of moving into this late summer window. And I think this might be the perfect prime spot for Nintendo, which would have 2024 be a freaking crazy year full of reveals, announcements, and then an epic holiday season where your wallet is going to need to be stuffed if you want to keep up. But this internship is real. You could apply if you want. Maybe I should apply, and then I could figure it all freaking out. How crazy would that be? I only need a 3.0 GPA. I had a 4.0. I need to be currently enrolled in college, though. Oof. That's going to be tough to do. I do have a curiosity to learn and share. I do have effective verbal communication, I think. I do have the ability to work fast-paced. Okay. But I'm not in college, so I guess it's not for me. Maybe you can apply, figure it out, give me some details. That would be awesome. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know your take in the comments down below. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, stay positive out there. And until next time, SwitchForce out.